If you guys would like to know how I got this hair color, then please stay tuned. Okay guys, I don't know how well you can see, but obviously my hair is a bit of a mess right now. I need to cut my bangs, cut stuff like that, not straight across or anything, just frame my face a bit, and do color and stuff because my roots are like, about like that. So, yeah, definitely gotta redo something. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing yet, but just showing you guys a bit of a before, so that way when it comes to the after, it makes more sense. Okay, so this lighting might be a little weird, but basically to do this, I have none of the right tools, but I'm using what I have and what I've used before. So I have a clip because I don't know where my hair tie is, a headband because my other stuff is packed up, so all I have is this one, and these kind of scissors. If you have hair scissors, they probably work better, but this is the sharpest pair of scissors that I have. And a brush. I've used this white brush for forever. I don't know. What I'm gonna do is basically section off my bang area and keep the rest of my hair back. And once I do that, I will come back to you guys. Okay, so this looks hella dorky, but I've just got this put back so none of these hairs go forward. Kind of section this off so that way I can cut it. And I kind of have been wanting a scene bang, not like a hardcore, like, I don't know what you call it, but nothing too hardcore. So maybe something like that, but obviously I have to trim it. So let me figure out a slightly better camera angle and then I'll show you guys that. Okay, so it's slightly closer. I don't want it too short. I need it long enough to be able to tuck behind my ear. And my mask has been breaking these side hairs a whole lot. So you can see they're just kind of not too nice. So I'm gonna start with this section down here. And just going, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Just moving the scissors like this. You can see I got that there. I'm not trying to go hardcore short. I'm just going a bit shorter. Sorry if you can hear literal chaos in the background. And the dog is freaking out. You know what? That's kind of what I want right there. Nothing too much. I just took off about that much hair for this side. Basically, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I got it a little bit shorter, as you can see. And I could go in and possibly, like, trim that. Yeah. Okay. And then over here, I guess, let's start with, like, this down here. And obviously, yeah, this stuff is a lot thinner and smaller because, again, the masks have been, like, ripping my hair. See about there. Yeah, could have done it a little longer. I'll just make this side a tiny bit shorter. There. Do about this much. 32 minutes. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing there. So that way when my hair lays down, it lays kind of all together. And then you can straighten it too if you want, but I'm not going to because I don't straighten my hair very often. Let's do another section like this. Should probably brush it out. Take this. That. Same thing over here. And again, I'm just sorry about the loud in the background. And my last bit. This is going to be the shortest part, but again, I don't want it so short that it's like, can't pull my hair back. see. As you can see, it's getting a bit better. I could still fix right here a little bit. Tiny bit shorter. And yeah, all I'm gonna do is go in and continuously touch up. Honestly, I'm pretty much done. I just need to take these last little bits, make them even as possible. And that's a lot better, honestly. Just like that. And then when I take the rest of my hair down, I just flew across the room. Now it just kind of fits a little better, and you can see it's got just a little more life to it. And then obviously once I wash it, it'll curl into its shape. But yeah, that already looks a lot better, so I'm really happy with that. And I took off about this much hair, so anyways, I'm really happy with how that came out so far. I don't know if my flat iron is fully hot yet, but I figured, sorry about the light flickering, I figured I'd show you guys how it looks after I style it too. And this is hot. You'll probably hear a train in the background. So that's that side pretty much styled. Gonna brush it out. Basically, I'm just straightening it and not doing a very good job. I'm just doing it quickly. The light's like flickering. That's about it. You can see how it just kind of lays together like that. And then when I take the rest of my hair down, and you can see how it just kind of all lays together. It's a lot nicer looking. And then I can obviously style this more later on. You can see how it's got like, I don't know, it just looks a little better than it did. So obviously I need to style and dye my hair and all that, but that will be in a later part of this video. Okay, so this is the next day and my hair is not dry, but my bangs mostly are. So I figured I'd show you guys what the cut looks like. It's just, again, super minimal right in the front. So I guess the next thing I'm going to be doing is color. So what I'm thinking of doing, I have a couple ideas. One of them I'm going to do is like this kind of sunset hair, and they do like a blue shadow root, and then purple, and then kind of a yellow at the very end. So I'm hoping to do something like that. My hair isn't very long, so I don't know where exactly the colors are going to sit, but I will figure that out. Anyways, that's just one of the ideas. I'm not necessarily going to go with that. That's just something that's going through my head right now. So if I end up changing that, I will let you guys know as well. Hey guys, so it's been a minute because I had to collect the hair dye and stuff, but Lee was mentioning this idea and I figured it might actually be kind of cool. And he was saying like a dark color, like a black at the ends, and then a brighter color at the top, like red or blue or something. So I picked up blue dye because I just haven't had that in a while. And I'm going to dip dye about this much of my ends black, not a whole lot, just a little tiny bit. That way that when it grows out nice. And then dark blue for the most top part of my hair. And then I also have a semi-permanent dye to be able to put on to make the blue a little more vibrant. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be doing dip dyeing on the ends with black. And I don't think I'm going to record that part because honestly I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. So I don't want to, you know, mess anyone up. So I'm just going to go do that off camera, and then I will come back to you guys after my ends are hopefully dyed black. Also, this is the black dye I'm using, just something like really cheap. The other stuff is more expensive, but any black dye you can find will work. So I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to tell, but I grabbed my ends and I just took the hair and moved it up and down like that when I put the dye on it. And I took it, each of these little sections I did individually. That way I could try to get it as even as possible. So I'm going to leave this on about 20 minutes or so. And then I got like black dye all over my arm. But anyways, I'm going to leave this on and then I will come back to you guys once it's done and washed out. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but I did the black ends on my hair. So the next step that I'm going to be doing is bleaching the top. And I have back over here, there's a 20 volume developer. And then my bleach is right there. So I'm just going to be mixing those together and putting it from my roots to about maybe like here, because I'm gonna have a dark blue to put on this part just to make it even, more even. I don't know what words to use, but just to make it more fluid, I guess. So yeah, this is just how the black ends came out. I'm probably gonna do the bleaching off camera as well, because I've already done videos on how I do that. So there's no point in doing it again. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go do that off camera, and then once I'm done with that step, I'll come back to show you guys. So I was gonna do the bleach in my hair, and I'm using those because I just don't know where my tint brush is. But I'm thinking, I almost don't even know if I want to bleach it because I want my hair to remain as healthy as possible. This is with a 20 developer, but after mixing it, I realized maybe I just want to use this. And this is a dark blue. It's like, it's really, really dark, but I think it's going to be better than bleach. So I wish I would have realized that, you know, before mixing, but oh well. And then I have this Adore Sapphire Blue. And then I also have this Manic Panic Voodoo Blue. And I have a couple of these over here. And I'll probably just mix those together. But yeah, I guess I'm going to just avoid the bleach. Again, I wish I would have realized that, you know, prior to mixing, but oh well. So I'm going to use this, and then hopefully I'll get a vibrant color. We'll see. Hopefully I get a color like up here, you know? But, yeah, my ends are already black, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, so I just finished bleaching and blow drying my hair, so it looks massive. So what I'm going to do is to make these parts more even is I have that dark blue dye, and I'm just going to do it the same way I did the black, but I'm going to go do that off camera. Just again, it looks awkward and it takes a long time, so I'm just doing that to save time. But here's the color after bleaching with a 20 developer for about maybe 20-30 minutes. It's not super blonde, but I don't need it super blonde. I just need it light enough to take the blue. And it might be a little bit teal because this color is a tiny bit orange. I have a purple shampoo. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet, but I'm definitely going to do the blue on my ends real quick, and then I'll come back to you guys. So I just finished putting in the dark blue, and this is kind of what I'm left with. It looks a little messy right now, but when I wash it out, it'll look a lot more fluid. You just want to kind of do it different sections like I showed with the black. So I'm going to be doing that, letting it sit on another 10-20 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it out. And then up here, I'm going to do straight up blue. So hopefully my hair color is super vibrant and then really, really dark at the ends. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to leave this on another 10-20 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it out, and I will go in with the blue. Okay, so I just finished blow drying my hair. This is the color. It's really wild because my hair is just like crazy. But I have this Adore, and this is Sapphire Blue. I'm going to be putting this over this part of my hair, and then I have a blue hair tie to tie it all back. And I'm going to leave this in like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm going to wash it all out. And this is a pretty dark color, so it should blend all of this together really, really well. So yeah, hopefully it works. I'll come back to you guys once I have it on my hair. Okay guys, so I ended up curling my hair, and this is how the color came out. Hopefully you guys can see it. I was really, really, really worried about the contrast for a minute there between like the light brown color and the blue. It was looking like, oh my god, this might not be good. But luckily, the dark blue dye has saved it. I probably need to go over my roots again. They're a little bit light, but for now, it's pretty okay. So, yeah, that's how I got my hair to be a little more extreme. But anyways, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think. And yeah, bye guys.